Hello everyone and welcome back to another OpenFront IO video. Today we're going to be testing out some of the new maps on the latest OpenFront IO update. So this just dropped like almost an hour ago or something like that, so I'm just jumping on in. I still don't think we know about all the changes this update, but one of the things you can see right here is that there's a new indicator of basically when you're gaining or when you're losing troops. That's kind of new. I'm sure I'm going to do an update video shortly. Maybe it'll come out tomorrow, to be determined, but for right now I just want to try out some of the new maps, see how things are. I'm spawning over here in China. I think I'm going against about 20 players in this game, and this map, it looks like it's going to be interesting. One of the things I'll say is that OpenFront players, please pay attention to like other people around you. If someone's just being crowned and they're just winning the game, you might want to try to stop them. It's probably a good plan rather than sitting there. We're going to talk about this in some of my upcoming videos, but in any case, in terms of kind of my plan, I need to start taking basically land that's the lowest hanging fruit. I think I need to pick up the pace because I'm sitting at kind of a density that's not good. Is this a player? Let's see, let's scroll over. It is a player, it is a player. So I need to be conscious of that. I'm gonna take this. I don't wanna fight bots at the start because getting into an early war is not the plan. I really don't think it's the plan. I'm gonna try to send out some boats and just think about prospects. So I'm gonna start pushing, getting a move on, heading this way. My spawn is not necessarily the best. I don't even know if it's like a niche spawn because if you look at this map, clearly you have a big advantage from starting in the plains over there. I just kind of wonder with some of these maps if there is like a route that you can go off the beaten path and you can get an edge. To be determined, so we'll see what goes down. I also need to start having some workers basically getting me some gold. That's going to be important. What else is going on here? I don't know if my boat got taken out, but I definitely want to get down here at some point. So looking at some other stuff, I'm going to start pushing on this Rashidun assembly. That makes sense. Heading this way. Bangladesh, they are a bot. So I think I actually have a lot of area. And kind of what I've been noticing with OpenFront is how a lot of games go is it's kind of like you snowball your zone. And typically, most other people just kind of wait around. There's some good strategies, I think, with defense posts. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I think that going for Bangladesh could be good. But also, I want to try to be efficient, like with how I'm taking stuff. So I think Indonesia probably, are they attacking me here? Yeah, they are attacking me. So I'm going to put one more boat right there. I might even do one other one. I should be attacking with a little bit more just because I don't want to lose this outpost, if that makes sense. I'm going to send one more 10% boat there just to try to get that up because, well, you know what I should be doing? I shouldn't be focusing on Indonesia right now just because they're further away. So I'm going to start pushing into the mountains. Heading into, not sure what mountains these are. These are the Himalayas down here. These ones, not sure what this is. Let me know if you know in the comments. So keep on pushing. Looking right here, which bot is this? This is Mongolia. I'm gonna accept an alliance with the Bangladesh bot just because they seem pretty strong. And I'm gonna try to ally here. Mongolia's asking for an alliance. So that's all right. I'm gonna take this, that makes sense. And it looks like there's a fight going on down there between a few of the bots. So I think now that I'm kind of starting to wrap this up, the plan is basically just, well, one, I want to kick out South Korea here because if I don't have to deal with them, that would be ideal. So there's a fight here. I'm going to try to take some of this. And I think I'm at the point where I'm just going to start putting up some cities, try to get the boost. I think the game meta right now is pretty city-centric. I shouldn't have put those two that close together, but I think it'll be okay. And given where I'm at, I'm going to just send a big hit into, what bot is this? This is the Indonesia bot, yeah. So they only have 50k troops, and I have a pretty good attack going right there. They don't have that defensible land, and 2 more cities sounds great to me. Then again, I'm thinking, should I be looking for other stuff first? Could be. So I get this, that's good. I also think I want to try to get up some ports. Like, I want a port right now, just starting there. And I'm going to just keep on taking this. That makes sense. There are some big attacks going on here. See, sweeping attacks. Next steps. So Nihon's heading down this way. And I'm going to just try to bum rush Indonesia and get them off of the game board. And I think I'm going to move on to Myanmar after this, if I can, because I might have sent out too many boats. Or am I allied with them? I might be allied with them. I'm going to take this and take this port. Right, so this is going to make sense. I also think, too, I should be putting up a warship just around these areas. And I probably need to... Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Yeah, so I'm going to take this quick. That makes sense. And I kind of wonder if someone will backstab this brew person, because they're right in the middle of the map. I don't know why someone wouldn't do that. And this guy's going down too. I'm going to see about allying this. I think that makes sense. I'm going to take out this. Still, the bum rush strategy looks really, really effective. So, what is this? Bangladesh? I'm going to take out Bangladesh. Yeah, that makes sense. And look at all this bum rush stuff. Yeah, people are going quick. So, I'm going to trader some other people here. And I'm also just going to defense post up because defense posts are pretty efficient in terms of like just reducing the impact of incoming attacks. And what's going on? Nihon is attacking me. I don't want to deal with that. I also do want to try to take out some of this if I can, because I think that'll be effective. I'm going to start taking these things. Don't want to deal with Island Nation. And I'll see how this works out. What is this right here? I don't even get that. That's really weird. So I'm also going to put up another warship around here just to try to deal with some other trade. I don't think I really need to worry too much about everything just yet. I am concerned about like what a big push from Baldur would do. Pakistan is attacking me. And yeah, I don't know how you are supposed to or like how you should be playing these maps. I'm going to take out Italian province. It's kind of tough with all these like boats everywhere around here. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to hit that. And I think if I eliminate this, because I don't like that this guy is probably taking all of the trade here. Yeah, don't think that's great, but is what it is. If I take out all this, they should be gone. Should be paying attention probably to the rest of the map, though. Yeah, I think they're probably trying to survive, but I'm going to just try to nip this in the bud. So, looking up at the map, there is some bum rush stuff going on. That is, like, bizarre. I think it's time to trader this guy and send out huge attack and see what I can take back. Yeah, because I think that's just a lot. And I'm going to send a thumbs up to this guy. And this is looking good. Yeah, like, there are cons to bum rushing people. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go back on alliance terms with this guy. He's probably not going to be happy with any of that. And defense post some of this up just so I make everything a little bit more practical. Then again, don't know if that's going to work. This guy is just going to be a pest. I can already tell that. And I'm going to put up a warship just to try to shoot down anything he has. So I'm going to take that. And this could even be some coordination. So just looking at what's going on, I think people are nuking me. Yeah, I got hit with a few nukes. I don't think this guy is probably going to, like, take back alliance. Yeah, I think they're probably going for cities. Yeah, and you just see this bum rush push that, like, I don't get why that they're pushing me at this point, because it would really make sense to go for the crown. And I think some of my trade is basically being pirated, so I'm going to try to deal with this. And I think we got to go for this dude, man. I think we got to go for this guy up here. I'm going to re-ally Nihon if I can. Basically deal with that. Because I think we really do need to deal with crown. Because if we don't, it's probably going to be over. Because they're getting up to Merv, and I think we have to do something, because if this guy if we just let him sit there, it's just going to be it. So I think I'm going to take the risk and basically say we need to go for this person, and we need to do it now, because otherwise I think they're going to be up Schitt's Creek, or we're going to be up Schitt's Creek. So I'm going to do a big push into them, and we're going to see if we can take down the crown. I think this guy did do a big attack. And I'm going to give him thumbs up. And we're pushing in here. And I'm going to try to fortify this as we go. And just work on, like, basically defense posts. So it might be possible to take down the crown in open front. I've, like, almost never seen anyone, like, coordinate on the crown, though. So what I kind of hope is that this guy, is that he kind of gets up to Merv. And that maybe I'm in, like, third place. I think that would be good. So I'm going to keep pushing here. Keep on fortifying this stuff. And they might actually be short of Merv. What could have been, well, I don't know. It's good we're taking down the crown. I'll leave it at that. So there's a huge annexation. That's really strong. So the thing I just kind of wonder, and I'm probably, who broke that with me? Brew broke that. It's probably because it was just like a delay that they were trying to take out stuff that was basically a little bit more behind. So I'm going to keep on working on this guy. And I think some big bombs probably just got launched off. So I don't know. This is good. One of the things I wish in this game is that there was like a way to kind of pivot out of some stuff. So there's a big hit there. Baldar, yeah, I think they probably launched a bunch of bombs. Oh, and look at this. This is actually crazy. So he's going down. This is one of the things I saw with this update, that I think that the hydrogen bombs are actually really, really powerful. And just because of how low troops they are, I think I gotta take this. I think this is my moment. So I'm really gonna push in here and try to sweep on all of this. And now I'm the new crown. And one of the funny things I could do is once I take this out, I'm actually gonna think about, I'm gonna try to bomb like 2 of these people. I think that's a good plan. So I'm gonna launch, well, I'm thinking, should I save up for Merv? I'm gonna try to do this though. I'm gonna see if I can Thanos snap this guy off the face of the earth. Yep, so that's really good. Oh, that's one of the dangers. So I'm gonna try to push this really quick and try to push Amigo out of here. And Baldar, they're getting up to another bomb. So I'm gonna actually do a hydrogen bomb really quick and try to push on them. That would have made a lot more sense than potentially going for Amigo, because I think this game is really just going to be decided between the 2 of us. So Baldar sent out a big bomb. I don't know where it's going. So I'm just going to attack right now. I'm also going to push into Amigo, because I think these bombs, they can take out like half of your troops. But maybe one strategy is like you can send out troops and be okay. So, you know what? I really appreciate my friend who basically helped take down the crown. I think it would actually be good to test this. So I'm going to send out another bomb on this guy, another hydrogen bomb. And I just want to see how many troops this takes this guy down by. In the meantime, I'm also going to take back some of the radiation zone, because I think I'm good. So this is a little bit of an experiment. I would just want to see when this bomb hits Africa, what this is going to do to their troop count. So they've lent into an attack on me. Oh, and you can actually, this is actually so much easier that the missiles are now glowing. That's actually really good. So just gonna wait, see how this does. And 130k. And yeah, so it's not incredible. I don't know. So that's a dub. And it looks like there's a new thing added about support the game. I'm actually curious, so I'm gonna click on this. Oh, so it looks like it takes you to like early access. So that's interesting. If you want to support the dev, definitely go do it. So you know, like, the game's been blowing up and it's increased server costs a lot for Evan. So if you can support, that'd definitely be nice. If you do click on that though, it takes you out of the game. So we're gonna jump on to another one. All right, everyone. So I finally got a game on Africa. That's one of the downsides of this new update, that it might take you a little bit to get some of the maps. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm going for a strategy this game that I hope is going to pay off. I kind of thought that with the Africa map, if you look over here, there's a lot of green here, and I think people will probably be really biased towards it. So kind of my thought is maybe I can go for this pocket right here and then slowly push in the mountains when I run out of troops over here, because someone would have to be really crazy to spawn over here. I'm definitely going to be fighting this UN dude, and I actually have a really big pocket that I think I really need to take advantage of this. My plan is when my basically attack stops, that I'm just gonna sit, get up to effectively what I guess is now orange interest on this latest update, and then just start picking off bots, being pragmatic. I don't think I'll go into the mountains right away. I think I probably head towards the coast, just try to get some advantage on that front. Also with this, I just need to kind of be conscious of taking bots. Oh, I want to be friends with Central African Republic. I am so glad I did not attack them first. I thought they were a bot. So now I am starting to get on red interest, and I think I'll take this first. That makes sense. I just think I had the best border, and I kind of wanted an attack that I thought I could send out pretty quick. Now I'm going to go this way, and if I can go into Romanov Republic, I think that'll be good when I have a little bit better of a border. Somali Sisterhood, they're looking good there, so I didn't actually get all that. So let me finish that. That's good there. And I'm going to lower, just as custom, lower my troops ratio, just so I'm getting an advantage on this front. One of the problems with this attack right here is it's going to take a lot to kind of get all of this. And I've seen some weird, well, I mean, you saw it in the last game, like some weird, basically, annexations. So I think I need to be conscious of that there could be something buggy with the annexations. This UN Mr. Cheese, I don't know what they're doing. They're looking like they're expanding really slow. So I think my thought is try to basically befriend the people on this front. Basically, get over to the coast like was my plan. So I'm going to take this first. That makes sense to me. And Ghanaian tribes, that's kind of fun. Is anything happening that I should be conscious of? Not sure yet. I'm going to be taking some alliances on that front. So you know, the next update, we're probably going to see some cool stuff with trade from what I've seen from the devlog. Like, if you ever want to look at this stuff, just join the OpenFront Discord. They've got lots of interesting information there, and look at that big sweep. So, going for the coast, I think that's a good call. I do wonder, though, like, how micro, if you know what micro is. Basically, micro and territorial IO. Then again, I think OpenFront is actually kind of shifting in this new kind of dynamic dimension that it might not make sense to compare, like, a lot of this stuff to territorial IO. I think it's kind of shifting in a different way, but micro is basically how fast and how effectively you clear bots. Like, it's a really important part of TT, and as Poland gets closer, I'm going to start being conscious of them and what they could do as a threat. I'm also, with my 1,000,000 gold, I think I'm going to stack a bunch of cities, do that quick just to get a boost, because, I mean, population in cities and defense posts are kind of like reigning supreme right now in OpenFront. Like, that's been what I've seen, and you'll see that a bunch in some of my upcoming videos. It's actually kind of crazy how quick the game is moving. Like, in Territorial IO, we have problems for, like, years. In OpenFront, they're like, wow, the new UI is different. We're going to have fundamental mechanic change. I know it's an alpha, but still, it's just interesting seeing, like, probably how game development should really be taking place. So I'm going to knock this down a bit, just because I want to be kind of more pragmatic about what I'm taking. So I'm going to keep on going here. Is there anywhere else I should go? I'm going to take this coast. That is good. I also think I want to do a port right now just to get trade going, because I can get some with this dude. I do hope that kind of things get cut off and I can do some border management, if that makes sense. And whenever I get a border with Poland, I'm going to defense post up. I'm going to slow down on the northern front for right now. I think the elite guy, it's probably a sign that they're like a competent player. I think too, like taking some mountains positions could be a smart call, just so you have like these better kind of positions. And look, there goes down the African Republic. That's all right. I'm not that worried because I don't think that's like high priority for me. I'm going to actually even knock down my attacks even lower, just because I don't think I need that much to be in a good position. I'm going to give this guy a thumbs up. Give him a salute. I like the salute. I'm glad they included the salute. Salute's fun. So this looks good. I'm going to actually just try to cut this guy. Well, can I cut this guy off? Hopefully I can. So lift a hood. They're kind of blocking that. That's all good for me. There's a South Africa bot that looks really delectable. And I actually have like a ton of gold. Is that not crazy? I could probably even get up to Merv, like with how this is shaping up. So I'm going to do some defense posts right here, just because I'm already kind of concerned over basically this push. And I think it's actually just because I'm getting so many bots. Like, one thing I've kind of wondered is, you see this bot is 180k, that waiting for bots to like get more gold could be a strat, to be determined. So I'm going to send this guy alliance request. We do have a border there, and I think this elite guy will be smart enough to recognize that they should probably go for crown, especially with kind of the Merv situation. Yeah, because I think I'm probably going to get Merv this game, just because of how everything's setting up. That is definitely something to think about with how these games go. So I'm going to do something here. I'm going to do a big attack into South Africa, try to take this, and yeah, so that's good for me. I kind of like Thanos snapped them. Well, I almost Thanos snapped them. Yeah, the Thanos snaps are really, really fun. I think it's fun. But I'm glad, like, on the Middle East map that you can no longer do what you did in the past. Just wondering, does it make sense to Merv first? Not sure, but I do think I need to try to get up as much land as I can. And I don't know if I can kind of just, like, run away with the game, if that makes sense, in, like, one swoop. So I just swooped in here. This guy's putting up defense posts, but it might be well too late. Yeah, they're pushing back. And we got new crown, but I have Merv, and I'm actually going to wait on it. I'm going to wait. I don't know if that's the right play, but... So, Antarctic Trading Company. Oh, I have a alliance with them. Yeah, so I think I just keep on, like, mopping up big portions of the map. Because I think 3 of us are going to get Merv, and I don't know what we would necessarily do. I could, though. I actually don't think I can take out Poland. I think that will be way too much. So we're going to have multiple people on Merv. And yeah, so there's an alliance from Poland. I'm going to trader this and take this out. My thought is if I just have way more land, that even when I get Merv, which it's going to happen, like it's very clearly going to happen. Yeah, so this guy like full sent me, they're done. And I could actually be basically bum rushed by some people. So Elite gets up to Merv. That makes sense. I'm going to take this, get rid of Lifted Hook. Makes sense on that front. And now is the question, like, because I'm wondering if there's a strategy of like Merving last. If that could be the decision. So we're all friends here, and I'm just gonna keep an eye out. I just also want to see if I can so I do have a missile silo. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on basically troop counts, such like that. This guy's got a ton of infrastructure. Because I'm wondering if you want to be like the last person to Merv someone. Yeah, so could be. I'm gonna go for it's nicer really quick. Annex all this. That's good. And I think a big bum rush could be really dangerous. So NTM's getting annexed. I'm actually just gonna trader this guy and push straight on in. And I think it's to the point where we probably both Merv each other. Yeah. So I'm gonna launch my Merv. He launched his. And I think one thing I'm gonna try to do is when it hits, I'm gonna try to launch a boat and see if this does anything. Like that if I can save all my troops, if that makes sense. Okay, so there it goes. I sent out a boat. So my hope is when this goes down, that I basically have all my troops back. So we'll see if this strategy works. Where am I at? So I'm at 240k. I launched a Merv, but I don't get what happened. Did it not go off? Yeah, super bizarre. Very, very weird. Yeah, I wonder. Okay, here we go. So this guy is basically getting hit. Oh, and Poland now takes the pole position. Yeah, so, oh, whoa, what the hell happened here? So Poland's going. I'm gonna trader this because I think they made a mistake. How does this happen? Did Poland like full send? Yeah, that's like ridiculous. And probably my strategy was actually really good. So I think I keep on going here, and I'm gonna try to put up some defense posts to try to maintain some of this land and make it just harder to take back. I think too, like, I wonder, well, what am I wondering? Wonder if I should just bomb them right now and just try to like end them. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I actually still have a missile silo. So I'm gonna send out a bomb and maybe I can just kind of snipe the win. Antarctic Trading Company, I'm gonna try to ally them again. Don't know if I have a port. I do have some ports, so that's good. That's good. And whenever this bomb hits, I don't know where it is. I'm just gonna push Poland. And I don't know if this other guy has enough of kind of like a position to go for me, but they are getting close to Merv, so where's the bomb coming? There are bombs coming overhead. And I'm gonna put up some more defense posts. There is my bomb. When this goes in, I'm just gonna do a huge hit on him. So 3, 2, 1, and boom. That's actually not as effective as I would have thought it would be. Yeah, and I'm gonna just do defense post push. I think that's gonna be the play. But I just wanna basically use the cheapest form of getting this. And I think I'm probably gonna be Merved again. That is my suspicion. And right. Yeah, so I wanna get up to kind of like good interest. So this guy, I think I have an alliance. Yeah, I do have an alliance, so that's good, that's good. In terms of kind of plan, did this guy, oh, so they're probably donating troops. I bet this guy got troops from the other dude. So I'm gonna keep on pushing on this. I'm getting some gold from basically this network I have. I'm probably gonna get Merved again, I suspect. So I guess this is how these games go. I'm actually very happy to see this, by the way, that there actually is a game where it's not just like the crown runs away with it. And I'm gonna do some boats. I'm gonna try to take some of these softer areas and see how that goes, because I guess this elite guy, I don't think they have a route to go after me, if that makes sense, and they're just getting up to Merv probably. So I'm gonna do a push. I hope I can like snap that. That would be really good for me. And some of those boats, they actually look pretty effective. Let's see, is there any other place I could boat that would be good? Not seeing it for right now, and I kind of also wonder how much gold this dude has. Okay, he doesn't have that much gold. It's okay, it's okay. So, I'm gonna keep on the push on Poland. I think I might have got it. Oh, I don't get to annex this because it's not necessarily, what is it called? A encirclement completely, because there is the irradiated land. And, right, so Elite is just gonna save up for Merv, but the thing I think, even with Merv, I kind of think I might just have too much of the land, especially if I keep on pushing Poland. I shouldn't get cocky, though. You've seen some of my other videos where I barely miss out on a missile silo, and then it just becomes disaster zone. So I'm just gonna keep pushing, trying to be efficient of when I do this, because I think getting really low on your troop count can be bad. And I think even if I get Merv, I think I'll probably have enough land. That is my hope. I could, though, like, if I'm gonna be smart, just looking over is this other guy. He might have left. Does he have a missile silo? He has a port, but I don't see any trade going. So that might just be straight up W for me. I'm actually very close, and I don't see this, like, moving that much. It's slowly going up. So that's kind of funny. Poland, what were you doing, dude? You just full send and everything disappears? Going through the scarred wasteland. Kind of crazy, man. Anyways, when you're watching this, if any of you have gotten to play the new update, let me know what you think. The other thing I'd say is if you've gotten this far in the video and you've liked it, if you could leave a like to help boost the algorithm, I'd totally appreciate it. Because keep in mind, I'm doing this like the night of to try to get y'all some content to see some of these new things. Then again, y'all should probably just play. Open Front is pretty cool. So I'm getting up to this. I think it's a W. I don't think even if Elite pushed me, and you can see them right here, I don't think they have enough. Yeah, because one of the indicators you can think of in the game, and look at that, it's a dub, is that if you start seeing that people just do nothing, that probably means they left. In any case, thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think of the update in the comments section, and maybe I'll do some more videos on, like, details coming up. Take care. Bye-bye.